Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for another first impressions video. Welcome once again. You probably already saw that I posted a first episode reaction video on this one, but I decided to make also my first impressions because I want to talk a little bit about what happened in the episode in all and what I think might happen in this third season. Yes, I'm talking about is it wrong to pick up a girl in a dungeon? Season 3. This is going to be aired in Crunchyroll and High Dive. I believe Crunchyroll would do the sub version as well as High Dive, but High Dive will also include, I believe, a dub version, which will also be, I believe, eventually available in Crunchyroll. So they team up together. Before I continue, a few things. If you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. There is going to be another giveaway starting until October 15th, so you missed this past one. Don't worry, you guys can be part of the next one. Thank you so much for those who are new to my channel. If you're new and you're starting to watch more of my videos, welcome yourself in the comment section. Make sure you join me on TikTok and Twitter, and thank you for your love and support. Here we go. The first episode was actually pretty good. It started really on a mission that we don't know when they started, why they were there, whatever, other than maybe they were training, more than likely. That's basically what I think was happening. But essentially, Bell is chasing something that he doesn't know what he is chasing, and is also being chased by this huge fire bird that I guess is a monster that he eventually defeats. But in that, he finds this girl, and she's a monster girl, and she is they say it a few times, Venine or Venine, something like that. She basically looks, she's a blue skinned girl that has scales on her body. That's basically what she looks like. And she has huge claws in her hand. Belle protects her from a huge group who is basically was chasing her and lynching her, looking to kill her. The reason he does that is because, one, she looks like a humanoid, and two, she spoke to him. So his crew eventually comes up with him, and he says, let's leave this floor, let's go to the 18th floor. There in the 18th floor, his crew finds out that she's a monster, and there's kind of a freak out scene. Now, in my reaction, I was very much shocked at what was going on because, you know, in the past 2 seasons, we've always had these episodes where the entire crew basically eventually say they put all their trust in Belle. They know that Belle is not going to do them wrong. So when everyone basically turns against this girl, even though Belle's protecting her, it was a little bit shocking, to be honest, especially from Lily. Lily is not wanting to even be part of this, right? She is helping Belle because it is Belle, but you can see Lily is just not having it. And was it Welf? I think his name is. He is also very much in the protective side. Like, we don't know, a monster at the end of the day is still a monster, and it has instincts that we don't know what they want. So throughout the episode, a lot of these characters go out and try to investigate on them on their own to get more information on what people know from monsters that speak. Basically, not very much. There has been a few people who have heard of monsters who speak or have heard voices in floors, but have kind of just brushed it off. There's monsters who've stolen shields and swords and weapons, stuff like that, but not a lot of information is out there about why this girl is able to speak. Throughout the entire episode, that happens, and then it's basically the crew deciding, do we keep her or do we don't? Well, what do we do now? Belle obviously says we're going to keep her. The goddess agrees with him, like, we can't do much about it, we're not going to kill her, so let's keep her. There's a moment where the little girl hurts Belle by accident with her claws, and they're able to file them down. I thought it was kind of cruel. They declawed her, but doesn't matter. Belle was okay with her, and Belle throughout the entire episode shows so much love to her, like a huge amount of love to her. Like at no moment of the episode does Belle show a moment of, you know what, maybe you guys are right? Maybe we should kill her. No, Belle completely from the beginning get go. He says, "I'm gonna protect her," and that's it. That's what it is. He's been protecting her. He's loving on her. He's showing her that there can be something else. Now, a few things happen like in the last 3 minutes. One is we see the crew kind of how they're divided. You have this group of people like Belle and the goddess who and the wolf girl. I forgot the kind of like a dog girl. I forgot what her name is. Anyways, all three of them are kind of sold. They kind of want to keep her. They want to help her. They want to do all possible for her to be part of the team. There is a samurai girl who she's kind of on the fence but doesn't know. She's kind of the midpoint. And then you have Lily and you have Wealth, and these two are completely against it. They're like, this is going to cause problems. This is going to bring a lot of problems to us, and we're going to be targeted by people because of this. So they're very much on the fence. Now, why does this surprise me from Lily? Because Lily is a humanoid. She was a slave, and at the same time, you know, she was disrespected. And was she a slave? She was kind of a slave. And, you know, she's not fully human per se, and it just made me wonder why she would do that to someone who is also not fully human. But nonetheless, in my eyes, Lily can be seen as a monster girl if you wish to put her in that category. It wouldn't be too hard to do so. It could be that. It could be that she's been compared to monsters maybe her entire life, and maybe she just hates that has happened. And now this type of species is showing up, and it shows maybe more than she could be a monster. I don't know. And then the last two main things that happen in the episode is that the girl tells Belle a dream that she has, and that this dream is basically her going rampage on anger and killing humans, and the humans defending themselves and basically killing her. And she has this, according to her, a recurring dream. So Belle and the goddess are kind of like, that doesn't sound like a good dream to have reoccurring. And then the third thing is that there is a group of people, we know these people, that they're looking for information. What was it, Hermes? I could be wrong. I think it was Hermes, actually. They're looking for more information on monsters that speak, and they have a client. I don't know who it is, but they have this client who they're giving this information to. All in all, this first episode was amazing. It did a great job. I can't wait to see what happens throughout the third season. From the opening and from the ending, because there wasn't really an opening. From the ending, it kind of made me feel like there's going to be more of these monsters that Belle is going to rescue or protect. And it's going to be very much a prejudice type of feeling. They do this a lot in animes, and because it's a big issue in the world, and it probably will always be an issue where the unknown is something that people always attack. So a lot of people don't realize that monsters can maybe be friends, can maybe be family, and because it's unknown to them, it's weird, and they attack it. And no, a monster will always be a monster. So I think this season is going to tackle that mindset, that closeness of mind maybe from some people, and we can connect it to society today. We want to. There's so many people that are not respected. So many people that are not respected by their color, that are respected because of the way they think, or the way they dress, or the way they act, or stuff like that. And we become so prejudiced against them, and we sometimes even racist, and we construct this mindset of this type of person will always be bad because what we've seen has only been bad from that type of person. But it's not true. It most of the time it's not true. So we'll see what happens, guys. For now, great first episode. Go check it out. Again, it's in Crunchyroll, High Dive. You guys can watch in any of those two websites. Thank you so much for your love and support. Again, comment, like, and share. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Go check me out on TikTok and Twitter. And guys, like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.